Hey gang, it's Brian from FX Billiards. Today I'm going to talk about break cues, particularly the Predator BK Rush break cue. Now if you watch this channel, you know I don't do unboxings, I don't do reviews of equipment that I've only had for a couple hours. I don't shoot 10 or 15 balls and say, oh, it looks like this and it sounds like that. This is a 30-month review of this cue. I have played with this and broke with this thousands of times over the last 30 months. So just so you understand, this is not a review based on a very short-term period of time with this cue. Now, full disclosure, Predator did give me these cues, but I'm going to tell you, and you guys know, if you watch this channel, I tell you the God's honest truth. To a fault, by the way. This is the best break cue I've ever had in my hands. There's something special about this cue. Now, I'm not going to get into the technology around it. I can tell you that it is a low deflection shaft. It is carbon fiber. If you know me, you know I am a carbon fiber convert. Okay, I went for many, many years, didn't go anywhere near low deflection. Mike Massey turned me on to low deflection about 15 years ago. I went many, many years after carbon fiber came out, a couple years after carbon fiber came out. Didn't go anywhere near it, and then I had a few hours with it. I said, you know, this seems nice. And then after a few days, few weeks, few months, it was outstanding. And one of the things that stands out about this cue, and one of the things that I use to gauge, is it me? Is it just me that loves this thing? Is where I play, there's a lot of old school players that have no interest in carbon fiber, have no interest in low deflection, have no interest in quality break cues. They're straight pool players. They have no reason to have it in their hands. And when I hand this to someone who is not a carbon fiber convert, someone who is not into the latest technology, and they break with these things, they always, I can see it on their face, they know that something special is going on here. But one of the things that I like just flat out as a breaker using this is the fact that it's got this rubber grip, goes all the way down to the end of the cue. Because of my height and my long bridge, this is where I grab the cue. Also, I do like the fact that the tip is a hybrid, is not quite all phenolic, and it allows you to put more spin on the ball. There are certain breaks in pool that involve you putting English on the ball. If you're doing a second ball break or something to that effect, you were supposed to be hitting that ball with English. Now, a lot of people don't even know that. They shoot the second ball break. They have no idea what they're doing. But there's a lot of breaks in pool where you are intentionally putting English on the ball. Also, if you're trying to put extra backspin or anything unique on the ball, that hybrid tip is outstanding as far as getting it on there and still giving you the action that you get from a hard phenolic tip. So what's new with the Rush? This is what's new. The gold Rush. Now, when Predator got in touch with me, they asked me what kind of break cue I would want. They had already given me a BK Rush. I said, hey, let's try the gold one. When I saw it in pictures, I thought, oh, that's a little yellow. I don't know if I'm going that route. Might be a little too flashy for where I play and how I play and the fact that I usually use very dark cues. But I really love this color. It is much different in person than it is in pictures. And I like the fact that the grip is black, and I always have a grip on my cues. This comes without a grip. But the gold BK Rush is now my favorite break cue. The black one is not going anywhere, but this is the one you're going to see me with when you catch me out at the pool halls. And I really love this thing. It goes great with the carbon fiber shaft. Obviously, it was made with this shaft, and it's not going to break any differently than the original BK Rush. The main difference here is the color. Now, funny thing, a lot of my cues are very dark, and if you're like me and you have a whole set of black and ebony, and I've got a P3 that I play with a lot that is black, I would very often grab my playing cue thinking it was my break cue, or grab my break cue and think it was my playing cue. You get something like this, you don't have that problem. And like I said, it is pretty nice looking. Maybe a little flashy for some of you, but the plain BK Rush, the black BK Rush, same cue, same braking power, same technology, is outstanding, and I recommend either one of these to you. Again, take a look at it. If you're in the market for a good quality brake cue, I don't think you can go wrong with this. It is the best thing I've ever had in my hands as far as braking.